Next, we have Dr. Manju Gupta, who's going to present her thoughts on integration of IoT and cloud computing application and security issues. Dr. Manju Gupta is Vice Rector and Advisory Board member at the Global Research Journal UK, CEO of Portite Private Limited, and Academic Dean at GDKP India. With 23 years in education, she specializes in innovative teaching, online training, and operational excellence. She is a nominated country advisor at the Global Educator Forum and a chairperson for the Centre of Excellence. Dr. Gupta's honours include the World Peace Summit, the Summit Excellence Directorship, Guinness World Record, World Power Woman Award, World Book of Records recognitions, and Pillar of India Award. She is noted for her contributions and global education initiatives and online platforms. Please welcome Dr. Manju Gupta.
Good morning, everyone. A very nice introduction has been given by her. So, I started my journey from a very small town. So, I'm from a Hindi background. English was tough for me. So, but then there was a lot of courage in me that I want to do something. So, we came to Delhi. I started my education in Delhi when I was in 10th standard. Everything was going above my head because I was not understanding English. English was really, really tough to me at that time because we started learning English in the class of 6th, because in villages or town you start English in the 6th standard. So I thought English is my barrier. I should overcome this barrier first to move forward. So I started my journey, and then when I was heading a cell of entrepreneurship in my campus as a dean entrepreneurship, dean of IT school, I realized that I have to be a CEO first to become an example in front of the student. So I started my venture, Ported Private Limited, in 2022 only, which is a very, very new venture, very baby venture, I must say. But then this is going very, very good because we got funding from, Vadhwani Foundation also. 50 lakh funding we got from there. We got 25 lakh funding from one other source. 1 CR funding also I got based on what the product I'm offering to the clients. So it was not easy because being a director of an institution, it was a sophisticated profession where you get a lot of respect, lot of, of course, it was a good salary also. But I wanted to be an entrepreneur. It was not easy to leave the job, become an entrepreneur where you have to pay to people. You are not earning anything. But I thought, if I can't be an entrepreneur now, I can never be anytime because this is the age when I can have the courage, I can take the courage. Otherwise, I can never be an entrepreneur. So I left my job as a director, and then I started this venture, working on this, where I've implemented my entire knowledge of IoT, AI, data science, and blockchain. But how this idea came, because my entire research is real life project, I must say it's a real project where whatever research I've done in last 2 years I've implemented into my product, and this product has been acknowledged by multiple people. Specifically, Google also have recognized my idea, and I got almost 900 trucks onto my application, which is available on Play Store, Android, and iOS both. Now I'm in a process of taking POC from any of the PSU. Once I get POC, so then I'm eligible to fulfill the tenders also. Recently, this year balance sheet is 94 CR. So just in 1 year, we reached to 94 CR. My aspiration to be 200 CR so that I make it 10 time valuation, and after 2000 CR, I move, exit, and work on to another venture. So always as a professor in college, we teach to the student to become an entrepreneur, right? I'm sure there are management faculties also. So this is always the focus when we teach in the class, that you have to become an entrepreneur. But sometime I realized, let become an example. So the best part is my venture, my two co-founders are my students only. The entire staff is my students, because students have lot of knowledge, and they really want to share their knowledge with the faculties. But sometimes faculties are busy in their own things, into administrative tasks, or maybe into their own responsibilities. So but I realized that these students have really good potential, so why should not these students be my team members? So this is the best part. The entire startup is women-led startup. We three co-founders are women. The entire staff is women. My idea is to empower the women. We should make truck driver as a female truck drivers. So what this startup is all about, what my research is, where I've integrated IoT, blockchain and AI into the startup and make it a good product which is available online. So I wanted to show you the product, but then this is not working. So what it is all about, let me tell you. Uh, how this idea came into my mind. One fine day, one of my relative who is into a traditional business of logistic and supply chain, I met with him for some of the family function, family occasion, where he was getting multiple calls from the transporters that truck has been delayed, or maybe there are so many thefts happen in between, where there was, coal was loading into the truck, but in between coal has converted into stone, right? Because there are so many mafias in between, they convert coal into stone. So I think he was continuously getting calls. I realized I am an IT person. I am basically IT and management both. So I realized that this problem can be solved by some of the technicalities. But everything was new to me. I never heard about logistic. I never heard about supply chain fundamentals, how these things work on, how to talk to the drivers, how to talk to the transporters. But then there was a deal to do something. I started going through the National Logistic Policy 4.0. So it is clearly mentioned in National Logistic 4.0 that there is a lot of burden, lot of strength required to make this industry a very automatic industry, because this industry has a lot of potential. And if we really want to be a trillion economy, if we want to fulfill the vision of the Modi government, we have to come forward and give some sustainable solution. We were discussing yesterday. So it took me around 6 months to go through that policy only, National Logistic Policy 4.0, where we are talking about smart infrastructure, smart cities, environmental friendly, and this change things. So it took me around 6 months because everything was new to me. Then finally, we come up to the solution. I met with even Nitin Gadkari ji also. So somehow I get a chance to meet with him to talk about my product, because he is also a transportation minister. He really liked my idea. So from there, journey started, because I was having a lot of conviction, lot of courage that I really want to be an entrepreneur. So this way, this journey has started, and we have solved a lot of problems. Now, what the problem? We have used IoT devices, like we have smart lock system into our application. We have entire fleet navigation. I'm sure everybody must be knowing about GPS. GPS is everywhere now. In your car, there is a GPS system. So, but GPS is just a small part. My product is entire marketplace where there is a supplier, transporters, and buyers. So I'm connecting all supplier, transporter, buyers at one platform, where supplier can even sell product. What product? Cement, stone, marbles, iron. So this is something which is not in the bucket of an academician anytime. But I've taken that courage that I need to talk to the transporters. I have to talk to the suppliers who are selling cement, who are selling stone, dust. I visited the multiple mines. What kind of threats are there in mines where female are working? So we have given them smart lock systems, safety helmets we have given them. So safety helmet is purely an AI based product, where if anybody go into the mines, so any threat is happening in the mine, this helmet will detect, and helmet will give the real time data to the dashboard. So this way I have integrated IoT and AI into that smart helmet, I must say. Then we have a smart lock system. Smart lock is what? If any of the loading is happening in a truck, so truck, there are open trucks and closed containers also. Say for example, if you are shipping iPhones in a truck, so which is very expensive material. So we don't want, a transporter never want any kind of mishappenings happen in between. So we have a smart lock system which is completely IoT and AI enabled. So if anybody try to open that lock, it gives a sensor to the transporters and to the owner in real time, right? So if somebody try to open the lock, which is AI enabled, IoT enabled, so then this theft will not happen. So there is a leakage of fuel also, consumption of fuel, consumption leakage is also there. A driver always says that 50-liter truck fuel has been consumption has been done to do the shipment of this product. So but in my application, at every step there is a check and barrier. At every step there are a lot of alert mechanism, right? So there is a kind of Google cloning and Google lensing is there, which is again based on IoT only. So with this system, I mean, he cannot do any kind of leakages in terms of fuel consumptions also. So such kind of things I've done. But of course, before launching this product, I've done a lot of research. I've met with so many transporters and did my entire research based on the National Logistic 4.0. And this is now available online. I wanted to show you the product, but somehow my presentation is not working. But you can Google Ported Private Limited. You will get a lot of information there. My app is available on iOS and Android both. So you can register and see how this product is all about. So my idea to make this a 2000 CR valuation, I'm sure just in next 2 years, I'll be definitely going to reach to that level, because the way things are progressing, the way things are moving. So I'm very, very focused, dedicated, and very much into it, that I have to be a unicorn. So that's a journey. I wish that, I need all of your wishes, support, and definitely I'm going to do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Manju Gupta. I think we all want to be on your journey to becoming a unicorn. So that's fantastic.